And we welcome you, sports fans, to this live streaming event on Table Rock Sports Productions. It's in partnership with the local school districts and sponsors. I'm Terry Ross. We're coming to you live from North Medford High School. I'll try to get the volumes adjusted a little better so we don't blow your ears out. We're coming to you from North Medford High School in Medford, Oregon. And this is the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Today, South Salem comes to town to visit the North Medford Black Tornado. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Medford School District and our participating community business partners that keep these events free for fans to enjoy. So please let them know that you appreciate their support. You can also help out Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, search Table Rock Sports, and click on the red subscribe button. And many of you have already done that, and we say thank you for that. The North Medford Black Tornado, well, went away. There it is. The North Medford Black Tornado come into this game 4-2. They won their last game Saturday 15-0 over South Eugene. South Salem today coming in. South Salem is a 6A school ranked 51st out of the 54 6A teams. They're 0-5. And adjusting things here. They're 0-5 on the year. And so they'll be looking to get a win. But meanwhile, the Black Tornado comes into this 4-2 on the year. They're currently ranked 26th, which puts them, pretty well inside playoff territory if we were to start today. But we're a long ways from that. We haven't even entered conference play yet, which will certainly determine how things go for everybody. So we're getting set for South Salem and North Medford to go at it. North Medford, we say, looking to continue to put some more wins on the board here before conference season begins. Conference season begins actually not this Saturday, but the 9th. Right around the April 9th, we begin league play. So it's coming up pretty quick. And everybody's going to have to get it together and see what you've got by then. And that's what the Black Tornado will be doing today. When we come back, we should be ready for baseball action as you're listening to TableRockSports.net.
Time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Going through the starting lineups as we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. And they're doing the homestanding North Medford Black Tornado. What I'm struggling here with is my papers want to blow everywhere. So the way it looks right here is that out in center field is going to be Aiden Horsley. At shortstop and batting second is Franklin Rutigliano. And number 8, your catcher, Jeremiah Robbins. Over at first base will be Kellen Willer, and we're going to have to take another quick break. We'll be right back after this on TableRockSports.net.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win. Yes! Yes! Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chickens, mouth-watering chicken, and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
Even a few days to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
It's Ram Truck Month going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L 4x4s or test drive a new 2022 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Ram Truck Month, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
And so we welcome you back to the North Medford High School as we get ready for baseball action here. And let's finish going over at least the North Medford lineup for you real quick. We had gotten to Kellen Willer, who's playing first base. Out in pitching today is going to be Trey Newman. Out in right field, Davis Carr. Have his name written incorrectly. Should fix that. And third base will be Colton Morgan. Over at second base, Johnny King, and out in left field is going to be Marcus Moore. For Salem, they'll be starting Brady Voigt at catcher. At second base is Dashell Smith. Starting at shortstop is going to be Cole Wieland. And that's going to be your first three, of course, for the starting. At the DH, substituting for the first baseman today, the DH is Boyd Messman. Over at first base, actually playing in the field, will be Trevor Rojas. And left field is Noah Schauer. And at third base, Caleb Mitchell. Out in right field, Gavin Price. The pitcher will be Carter Nelson, and catching will be Carson Hobson. And we'll try to get all that at least one time through again, if we can do that. So here's South Salem. And so stepping in is Voigt, the catcher for the Saxons tonight. Batting left-handed. Newman set and ready to get things going here. Strike one to get the ball game started. Newman back with the 0-1 pretty quick. That'll be down low, though. Ball two. Running it to 1-1. South Salem wearing black. One of the colors they normally wear is blue, as you see on our scoreboard, but they also wear black occasionally. Here comes the 1-1 pitch from Newman outside. Ball two. North Medford in the red uniforms. with the north across the front. The 2-1 to Voigt. Swung on and missed. And that will drive it to 2-2. Saturday, when we were here against South Eugene, we saw Ritigliano start off by retiring the first 6 in a row. He allowed only 1 hit. And that's way out over the course of that ball game. Pitching a shutout. Newman ready with the 3-2. It's strike 3. So there's 1 away. That brings up Smith. The second baseman for the Saxons. That one misses. Right back at it. That one's fouled out of play. Newman has a 1-1 count on Smith, the second baseman for the Saxons. That one's swung on and sent right to first base. But right there is Willer, and Willer will take it and step on the bat himself. That brings up the shortstop. Wieland. That'll miss. There's ball 2. The 2-0 is fouled out of play. Newman looking to have a easy inning here, going 1-2-3. So got the first 2, has a 2-1 count on Wieland. Strike 2. 2-2. And there is strike 3. So, that'll take care of that. We will now head to the bottom of the first inning. As we do, there's no score on TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. And it's on TableRockSports.net. The John L. Scott scoreboard, as we head to the bottom of the first, shows no score, as North Medford will be coming to the plate for their first at-bat. Aiden Horsley, excuse me, Aiden Horsley playing center field will lead it off. And then it'll be followed by Frankie Rutigliano and Jeremiah Robbins. As we said at the start of this, South Salem has yet to win a game, according to the information we've been given. 0-5 to start the season. As much as you want to see a team win a game, North Medford's hoping not today. Let's keep the 0-for-0 streak going here. So they'll throw down, and here we go. So here's Aiden Horsley stepping in to lead things off for North Medford. That was down low. Against South Salem, they scored 3 in the first, none in the second, and then put up 12 in the third to get that game over with in 5. There's a strike. And that one misses. There's 3-1. There's strike 2. Horsley was on his way to first base. And a swing and a miss. And there's one away. That brings up Rutigliano for his first at-bat today, playing shortstop. There's a strike. And a foul back makes it 0-2. The 0-2 misses way outside. No, they say he didn't go. They checked all around on that one. 2-2 count. That was close, though. Fouled away down the right field line. It's going to just fall foul. Nope. He caught it. I can't see down that far. But Rutigliano fouls out. That brings up the catcher, Jeremiah Robbins, who looks at ball 1. Now we get ball 2. swing and a miss. So 2-1 count on Robbins. As Nelson looks to get out of the inning. There's strike 2. 2-2 count. No, that one won't miss. Misses. 3-2. Swing and a miss. And that will be the end of the inning. So we'll head to the top of the second. And on the John L. Scott scoreboard, there's still no score on TableRockSports.net.
Family gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day, and it's presented by Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. We're wrestling with a computer issue as we talk to you. We're here at North Medford High School, Jim McAbee Field, and we are headed to the top of the second inning. No score between the Black Tornado and the Saxons. That brings up the designated hitter, Messman, and he'll take strike 1. Interesting thing about early spring baseball down here. Every game it's windy. Swing and a miss. I don't mean just a little windy either. I mean it's windy. Flag right now is blowing straight out. That one's popped straight up. Robbins is under it and has it. That brings up the left fielder, Shearer. Shearer will swing and a miss at the first offering. Finds himself in the hole 0-1. That one's outside. Way upstairs. 2-1. Newman comes back and misses down low this time. 3-1. In danger of issuing his first walk of the game. Newman has avoided that so far. 3-1, swing and a miss. We'll go to full count, 3-2. That misses down low, and that indeed becomes the first walk by Newman. That brings up the third baseman, Mitchell. There you go back. It gets past Wheeler and down to second. Goes Scherer. So with actually one out, Scherer stands down at second base, seeing if Mitchell can maybe get him in. On the way to third, Scherer, he's in there. So now third at North Medford says that they'd like to have a conference out at the mound. The Medford Parks and Recreation Department invites you to discover all the great classes, field trips, activities, and sports leagues for the summer sessions coming up. Visit playmedford.com to find something for everyone in the family. And make sure that a visit to Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill on the banks of the Rogue River is included on your next trip to Grants Pass. You'll find first-class food and service awaiting you. It's the gym of the Thomason Hospitality Group, Tap Rock. And now the umpires have had enough. Want to move this along. So Newman faced with a 1-0 count, one out. Scherer standing down at third base for the Saxons. Newman, his pitch is foul straight back. A 1-1 foul, third base way. The 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed. That'll make it 2 away. That brings up the right fielder, Price. Oh, one on at third base, but now 2 away. A little more comfortable situation for the Black Tornado. Newman's first pitch misses. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Newman gets Price to go 1-1. There's a swing and a miss. And there's strike 3 and the third out. So Newman gets out of that one. We head to the bottom of the second as we do on the John L. Scott scoreboard. There is still no score as you listen to TableRockSports.net.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play. But not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular. It's on TableRockSports.net. As we have a 0-0 score right now. We head to the bottom of the second on the John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. So Kellen Willer will lead it off here in the second for North Medford. A little different game for them than the one Saturday, at least to this point. There's ball one. That's way outside. Down low. Giving Carr quite a workout running over here. Grabbing the baseballs. Keep him loose. And there's strike one. 3-1 count to Willer. That's ball four. That brings up the pitcher, Newman. He'll be looking to aid his own cause. He'll foul that one back into the netting. There's strike. 0-2. Newman ready to swing, and he does. Looks like that one's going out of play. And indeed, it's out of play. 0-2. There's a throw over. And Willer is back. There's strike three called. So that brings up the right fielder, Carr, batting left-handed. Hey, he'll look at ball one. And strike one, he'll look at. There's a throw over again. Willer back, though. And there's a shot right back to the pitcher. Out to second, and over to first, and the double play. And that will retire the side. We head down to the top of the third. As we do on the John L. Scott scoreboard, there is still no score.
See it on national TV all the time. They tell us that funerals can average between $7,000 and $10,000. At Conger Morris, a full-service funeral, including a wooden casket, is only $4,900. We can keep our prices lower because we're local. In fact, we're the only locally owned, family-run, full-service funeral and cremation provider in the Valley. Call us today to schedule an appointment for personalized assistance with our caring staff. Conger Morris will always be there.
The Start Something New sales event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back 3P Truck of the Year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get a Start Something New deal on every new vehicle in stock, only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
I welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular. It's on TableRockSports.net. We're headed to the third inning. Still no score. Price leads it off here in the third for the Saxons, and he'll look at ball one. There's a foul. Right back to the netting. It doesn't seem like it, but Newman has retired all 6 batters. He walked one, but they retired Schreier or Mitchell. And so Schreier got over to third base, so he's hasn't allowed to, I wouldn't say he hadn't allowed a runner because he's certainly has done that. This is actually Nelson that's up there because Price hit into the double play. So this is Nelson. They get back. Nelson struck out just like Price, or Price struck out just like Nelson did to start the third. So one away. And that brings up the center fielder, Hobson. Way upstairs. And Hobson will foul that one back to the netting. Swing and a miss. 1-2. 2-2. There's strike 3. And 2 down. Hurries up the catcher. Vote. We're going to mute you for, well, hold on here. Go ahead. Yeah. Pardon me while I talk to my technician. Our computer is not being as cooperative as we would like, so we're having to fix it right here. Oh, there's a liner right to the shortstop that time. They got some good wood on it, but it was right at Retigliano. So, we've made it through 2.5 as we head to the bottom of the third now. There's still no score on the TableRockSports.net.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win.
Yes! Yes!
Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
It is. It gets really. Excuse us while we talk here for a moment. This is the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular on TableRockSports.net. We're having a barking at our computer right now. It just decided it doesn't want to cooperate with us too much. But so far, it's holding up. We still have the game. So, we'll just get back to it here and pretend that the computer is doing beautifully. Leading off the third is going to be Colton Morgan. And Morgan's going to get this. Yes, that's going to fall down, and there will be the first hit of the ball game. As Morgan had to hustle back, turn the wrong direction. So that brings up Johnny King. That's inside. Ball 1. There goes, and in safely is Morgan. He'll steal second. So nobody out. Runner down there in scoring position for King. If Johnny King can get him home. But it fakes a bunt and pulls it back. And with the computer working, we fell behind, but it's a 3-0 count now. There's ball 4. Brings up the left fielder, Marcus Moore. If it hadn't been for the double play, Nelson wouldn't be looking at quite the way things are in the last inning, but now that's going to bounce up to the plate and everybody will advance 90 feet. That'll make it second and third. Morgan over at third. King down at second. Moore looking to get them in. The infield for South Salem comes in. That's down low. Duno. All of a sudden, Nelson has himself a bit of trouble here. He didn't have any outs. There's a shot to third, but that's not going to be able to get it. And coming across the plate to score is going to be Morgan. And North Medford has the 1-0 lead. That brings up Aiden Horsley, who struck out back in the first inning. Now stands up there with 2 on, nobody out. Now it's going to be popped up. And didn't catch it. Over there to take a good shot at it was a Rojas, but he couldn't catch it. It turns out just to be a strike. And that's going to be a wild pitch in the dirt. Everybody will move up 90. And we'll have a 1-1 count. That's outside. Ball 2. There's a shot into left. That'll bring in one more run. Coming around to score is King. And moving over to third base is Moore. That'll bring up Ritigliano. Horsley stands down at first base. Moore is over at third. King is in. 2 in this inning. Ritigliano looks at ball 1. The 1-0 swung on and popped up. That's going to go way foul. Way foul down the left field line. One and one. And there goes Ritigliano down to second. He's there. On what turns out to be ball 2. 2-1. A little conference at the mound between Nelson and Voigt. Here comes the 2-1. Strike 2 called. 2-2. South Salem hunting for just the first out of the inning. Misses. We'll go to 3-2. There's a shot out to shortstop on 2 hops. Throw over to first. There's one. And coming in to score is Moore. And brings up Robbins. I thought that was an out, but that was not an out. Artigliano was safe. So we'll change the old unofficial scorebook back. He goes. He's there. There's a throw down to first. Artigliano back. Waiting, hoping to catch him. Catch Artigliano off guard. Couldn't do it. That's outside. 2-1. First and third, nobody out. That's popped straight up to the third baseman, and that will be the first out. That brings up Willer. Walked the last time he was at the plate. And misses way upstairs. 1-0. South Salem still has some difficulties out there. With only 1 out. That's way upstairs. 2-0. There goes Rutigliano again, and there'll be no throw. Voigt thought better of it. We realized that all that would do is allow Moore to stroll across the plate. And there is ball 4. So that we apologize for falling behind here. We're still working on a technical issue. So that's Willer. Second walk for him. That brings up the pitcher, Newman. Bases loaded. 1 out. Down low. That one misses down low. 2-0. 3-0 game, as you can see on the John L. Scott scoreboard. There's a strike. There's a swing and a miss by Newman. That'll even the count at 2. Ooh, and look, he said he went. Strike 3. That brings up Davis Carr. Struck out the last time he was up there. Hey, look at ball 1. Left-hander hoping to find a way to get some more runs in. Now 2 down. That's inside. And that's all the way to the backstop. That'll get 1 in, and everybody will move up 90 feet. Horsley coming in to score. Well, now the situation, it may not be in some ways quite as dire, but you do have a 3-0 count. Carr looking to drive this one somewhere, maybe get a couple more in. Hey, he'll take ball 4. That brings up Morgan, which is where we started this inning. So the Black Tornado have batted all the way around here. And Morgan will look at strike 1. And there's the 1 in home. They faked it, Ritigliano. They bought it. Ritigliano scores from home as we're doing some computer work. Faked a triple steal, I think is what they did. So we have a 1-1 count, according to the scoreboard, on Morgan. There's a swing and a miss. It'll go to 1-2. That misses. 2-2. Morgan looking for something to hit, but that won't be it. 3-2. Nelson looking for that pitch that will get the final out. There's a shot right up the middle to short. Throw over to first. Got him. And that will end the inning. So we go now to the top of the 4th. And the John L. Scott scoreboard now reads North Medford 5, South Salem 0 on TableRockSports.net.
Even a few days to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
It's Ram Truck Month going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge at Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L 4x4s or test drive a new 2022 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Ram Truck Month, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. It's on TableRockSports.net. Leading things off here in the fourth inning is Smith, the second baseman, and he will look at ball one from Newman. Fourth inning, I think maybe I mistakenly said the fifth. It's the fourth inning. There's a strike. The 1-1, strike two. There's a foul. I went third base way. That's outside. 2-2. Inside. 3-2. I think the umpire may have gotten hit on that one. Working off the sting. Swing and a miss. There's out number one. Brings up Wheeland, who will take strike one. Way back at the first, Wheeland struck out to end the first inning. There's a shot into right field. And that'll get down and they'll get it back in a hurry. But Wheeland will stand over at first base with a single. Messman, the DH, back up there. Looking at ball one. Throw over. Oh. And Wheeland back. Strike two. Oh, I got one. I think Mr. Newman would probably thank me for the help, but still only 1-1. Throw over again. Out. They got him this time. Whelan throwing out. And he becomes the second out. That's strike one. It shouldn't be just strike one. That's popped up, but this isn't going to make any difference anyway. Morgan will grab it. And that will end the inning. So we'll head now to the bottom of the fourth. It's still 5-0. Black Tornado on top on TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Ooh, we have a new pitcher. We have a new pitcher out there. Sorry about that. I wasn't paying much attention, as this is the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Let's see if I don't have him automatically, so let's see if I... Well, Johnny King will lead it off. Out on the mound is Caden Wagner for South Salem. And Wagner's first pitch has a strike. Wagner's a left-hander. King is the one that's up there right now. And he'll pop this right up to the third baseman. Yes. That brings up Moore. Has an RBI on the night. Had a single back in the third inning. Brought in a run. And he'll look at ball one. A 1-0. Swung on and fouled. We'll go to 1-1. The 1-1 swung on, grounded right out to third. And over to first we go to Rojas. And he has it. There's two away. And that brings up Aiden Horsley. Struck out. Has a single so far this afternoon. Stands in there with two away. Bottom of four. And that one is slapped out into left field. It'll get down. And Horsley will be standing over at first base with his second hit. Frankie Ritigliano steps in. Flew out to right field. Had a single that was good for an RBI. And he'll look and strike one. This will be popped up. Voigt giving it chase and doesn't grab it. Strike two. There's a shot right out to third again. Fire over to first. Got it. A 1-2-3 inning. So we now go to the top of the fifth. And it's still 5-0. North Medford on TableRockSports.net.
Friends and family gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
We return to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular. It's on TableRockSports.net. 5-0 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. North Medford with the lead over South Salem. Stepping in to lead off the fifth inning is the left fielder, Scherer. And he'll take strike one. And there's strike two. And strike three. That brings up Mitchell, who has struck out. Newman hasn't faced very many batters today. There's ball one. That's ball two. Some of the fans thinking that should have been a called strike. There is a strike. 2-1. Swing and a miss. We go to 2-2. There's a shot out to center field. That's going to get down into the gap and over the head. That's going to be all the way to the wall. And steaming into second base is going to be Mitchell. And he will have a double. So Price has something to work with now. Runner in scoring position and only one out for South Salem. They try to get onto the scoreboard. That misses. The 1-0 swing and a miss. 1-1. Inside. 2-1. Newman. And his fifth inning of work. That one misses. 3-1. Don't see anybody down in the bullpen for North Medford. Swing and a miss. That'll run it to 3-2. Mitchell standing down at second base for the Saxons. Price at the plate. Trying to get Mitchell in. There's a shot right out to Morgan. Morgan fumbles it and everybody will be safe. That brings up Nelson, who was the starting pitcher. Robbins giving off the signals. That will be fouled out of play. Nelson in the hole, 0-1. We have Saxons at first and at third, as Newman tries to work himself out of this and keep the shutout intact. Strike called. 0-2. No, that one misses down low. 1-2. One, two, ready to come from Newman. Swing and a miss. That'll get two down. That brings up Hobson, the center fielder, who has struck out. Newman looking to close out the inning. Misses with ball one. Swing and a miss, and we'll go to 1-1. Newman's 1 was up high to Hobson. 2-1. With two outs, the last thing Newman wants to do is walk Hobson. But we're in danger of doing that. 3-1. There's a strike called. 3-2. Here's the 3-2. Swung on and fouled right back. They'll do it all over again. We have a 3-2 count with 2 out here in the top of the 5th. Hobson will step out. And let's line it up again. There is ball 4. And that'll load the bases. That brings up Vogt. Struck out. Lined out to the shortstop. Newman looking for a final out here in the 5th. Bases loaded. Certainly know where to put Vogt. I was getting it away, but Robbins covers it nicely. Coach watching Newman closely. Looks like he's about ready to go out there, but changed his mind. Foul back. We'll go to 1-1. Newman ready with the 1-1. Swung on, popped straight up. Morgan Ritigliano will grab it. And that'll be the 3rd out. So we head now to the bottom of the 5th, if my computer will let us do that, with a 5-0 score on TableRockSports.net.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play. But not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. And we're at the bottom of the 5th. Robbins will lead off the 5th. Struck out, popped out. to third base. He looks at ball one. Wagner ready. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Wagner, the second pitcher used by South Salem. Nelson started. There's strike two. Not sure that Robbins thought that was strike two, but there's a shot out the left field, but that's going to be caught easily. That brings up Willer. Willer has a couple of walks on the afternoon. And he'll take strike one. Oh, looks at ball one just outside. Salem fans wanted that one. Ball two. Wood tried to help that time, but umpire wouldn't buy into it. Ball three. 3-1 count to Willer. Now it's fouled. Has Willer dancing a little bit. Still has him trying to shake that one off. And there's ball four. That brings up Trey Newman. Struck out a couple times. And takes strike one. And ball one. Wagner delivers. That one's popped straight. No, it's going to see if it drifts. It does. It falls in. It looked like that's maybe what it was going to do. There was nobody really quite there, ready to grab it. I'll do a little pinch running here. As Carr steps to the plate. Jordan Nodine pinch running for the Black Tornado. Carr at the plate. Struck out, walked, at least unofficially. And there's a one bouncer to second. They'll go to the short way to first and get one. But everybody else will advance. But it creates two outs. And that'll bring up Morgan. Morgan grounded out to short and singled way back into third. Didn't get up until then. Now he's up again. There's a shot straight to third. Scooped up, fired over to first. Safe. And in the meantime, have to get all this straightened out. In the meantime, coming around to score was Willer. And Newman stands over at second. That brings up Johnny King with 2 outs. Walked, popped up to third base. Popped up again. Being chased by... Nobody's going to get that one. Being chased by both Voigt and Mitchell. It fell harmlessly to the ground, at least harmlessly as far as the Black Tornado are concerned. One and one with that pitch. King fouls this one off. 1-2. But with 2 outs. First and third. Check swing. No. It goes 2-2. To the delight of some of the fans and the distress of others. Swung on. That's going to get into the... No! Good scoop by the shortstop, and unfortunately everybody's going to be safe. Tell you what, though. He saved a bunch of runs. That'll bring up Marcus Moore. He'll take strike one. Still 2 out, but now it's a 7-0 ball game here in the bottom of the 5th. That'll be fouled away. 0-2. There's a shot out to left field, but that'll just become the 3rd out. So we head now to the top of the 6th. Well, there we go. Head now to the top of the 6th as we do. It's now 7-0. North Medford on top on the John L. Scott scoreboard on TableRockSports.net.
See it on national TV all the time. They tell us that funerals can average between $7,000 and $10,000. At Conger Morris, a full-service funeral, including a wooden casket, is only $4,900. We can keep our prices lower because we're local. In fact, we're the only locally owned, family-run, full-service funeral and cremation provider in the Valley. Call us today to schedule an appointment for personalized assistance with our caring staff. Conger Morris will always be there.
The The Start Something New sales event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back 3P Truck of the Year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get a Start Something New deal on every new vehicle in stock, only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
We return here to the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular. It's on TableRockSports.net. There, the first pitch is popped up. Nobody will get it. Retigliano was over there. Morgan was over there. It falls to the ground for a strike. Smith is at the plate for South Salem. The 0-1 slapped straight up the middle, and that'll be a hit. So Smith stands over at first base. That brings up Wheeland. And that one slapped into right field. Smith will stop over at second base. And just like that, the first two batters here in the top of the sixth are on base. Messman popped up a couple of times now. And that one's out of play. They popped him up again. This will be a strike. That's inside. 1-1. That's inside. 2-1. Oh, hit him. That'll load him. Scherer will be at the plate. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Top of the sixth. And we are going to have one of those fine conferences that we get in baseball. But that'll give us the chance to tell you that Table Rock Sports says thank you to our nearly 2,000 YouTube subscribers. And if you want to join our team, you go to Table Rock Sports. You go to that page. That's at youtube.com. And then you click on the red subscribe button. It's your home for high school sports in Southern Oregon. TableRockSports.net. And I can also tell you, while we have a bit of a pause here, that we're excited to welcome Conger Moore's funeral directors in Medford and Central Point as some new sponsors of our live high school athletic streams. You can visit congermoores.com to learn more about their services, but they're part of the sponsors that allow us to cover your favorite teams, so give a big welcome to Conger Moore's funeral directors. Scar is at the plate. Nobody out. Bases loaded. And there is strike one. Newman still on the mound. Things getting a little dicey for the Black Tornado. And here's a ground ball out to second base. They'll get one. But coming in to score is Smith. That brings up Mitchell. He's up there with first and third, one away. Newman's first pitch to him is strike one. Mitchell had a double. That was back in the fifth. Also struck out. And that one hits him. And that will reload the bases. Price will step up there. Struck out, has a single. There's a shot out to right field. That's going to get over the right fielder's head. That's going to bring in one. That's going to bring in two. And steaming home all the way is going to be a three. And standing at third base with a triple is Price. Oh, Gavin Price drills that one. First pitch that he saw. Now 7-4 count. That'll get some action down in the North Medford bullpen. We're far enough away we can't tell you who it is, but we can tell you that there's action down there. Now brings up Nelson, who looks at ball one. That's a swing and a miss. Now North Medford trying to figure their way out of this one. There's a swing and a miss. Let's go to 1 and 2. Still only one out in the inning. Strike three called. 2 down. Price still stands over there at third base, though. That brings up Hobson. Struck out, walked. Looks at ball one. There's strike one. That's going down foul. That'll just be a long strike. 1 and 2. Misses. Newman walking towards the dugout. Didn't get it. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and the inning is over. But not before South Salem manages to do a little damage. We head now to the bottom of the 6th. As we do, it's now North Medford 7, South Salem 4 on TableRockSports.net.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win.
Yes! Yes!
Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chickens, mouth-watering chicken, and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular here in Southern Oregon. It's on TableRockSports.net. The Saxons will use their third pitcher of the game, having used Nelson and Wagner. Let's see if we can get a number. I was hoping he'd turn his big numbers towards me, but he has yet to do that. They're letting him have quite a few warm-up pitches. I should just go ahead and take the opportunity to tell you that for almost 50 years, that Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. They're locally owned, family run, and Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. So, it looks like it's actually Gavin Price. They may have made a double switch. It is, indeed. Gavin Price is now out on the mound. Aiden Horsley leads it off here in the 6th. North Medford still comfortably in front, 7-4 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. And Horsley will look at ball 1. And ball 2. Sure, at this point in the game that in the bottom of the 6th now, that North Medford wouldn't mind a couple more runs just to make it a little more comfortable spacing. It's ball 3 to Horsley. And Price throws the 3-1 over. There's a shot right out to short, over to first, and there's one away. So that brings up Ritigliano. And Ritigliano looks at ball one. Ball two. Price delivers. That one's popped up. And that's going to, no. Yes, running over there nicely to grab that one was the left fielder that time. It's quite a long run for Schreier, but he got over there in time. That brings up, he said Ritigliano. It's Jeremiah Robbins is at the plate as Ritigliano flew out. Robbins takes strike one. There's strike two. Price ready to deliver. That one's outside though. 1-2 count. There's a shot straight into center field. And that'll get Robbins over to first base. But with two out. Willer stands at the plate. He's walked 3 times. Looking for an official at bat. Hey, look at the strike one. Ooh, way upstairs. I got Voigt out of his crouch. Price stepped off, driving Robbins back. Looks over that way now, but he comes home. That's fouled straight back. 1-2 count. 2-away, 1 on. We're in the bottom of the 6th. North Medford trying to close out South Salem. There's a swing and a miss, and that will be the end of the inning. So we head to the top of the 7th. If my computer will go there. As we still have a 7-4 ball game on the John L. Scott scoreboard on TableRockSports.net.
Even a few days to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
It's Ram Truck Month going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L 4x4s or test drive a new 2022 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Ram Truck Month, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
So we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. As we head now to inning number 7. And Vogt will lead it off. And he'll take this one and bounce it out to second. King will throw it over to first. And there's one away. That brings up Smith, who will lash one out to center field. That's going to get down all the way to the wall. Here comes Smith. He's going to hold up. He's going to stop at second with a double. I thought maybe he was going to aim for a triple. He smoked that one. Wheeland will step in there and see what he can get done. One on, one out. Newman continues to pitch for the Black Tornado. There's a foul tip. That's inside. 1-1. A 1-1 pitch from Newman. Fouled away. That's way down. No, that's down the right field line. That's going to be fair. And that'll bring in one run. And standing down at second base with a one-out double is Wheeland. That RBI gets Smith around. 7-5 ball game, and that might be about the end for Mr. Newman. We'll find out here in just a moment. On the other hand, they'd probably like him to be able to finish out this game. It would save some arms. Today's game is brought to you by our regional sponsors, including Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less, John L. Scott Real Estate, Travel Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. They're all great partners in keeping high school athletics streaming for you. And it looks like indeed there will be a pitching change, probably more than a pitching change. But coming to the mound is Kellen Tomey to pitch for the Black Tornado. So while he warms up, we'll take this break on TableRockSports.net.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. As you listen to TableRockSports.net. Seven-5 ball game. One out here in the seventh, and now Tomey will be called upon to try to get the final two outs. Get the Black Tornado off the field with another win. Standing out at second is Wieland. His double scored Smith, who had hit a double preceding him. And there's ball one. There's strike one. As a swing and a miss. Got the chest protector of the umpire that time. Actually a foul tip. He's okay. 1-2 count. Tomey's out in front. Messman trying to drive another run home. Tomey comes to the plate and misses. 2-2. That's outside. 3-2. The 3-2 popped straight up and out of play. We'll do another 3-2 pitch. No, I was going to say strike three, but the umpire disagreed there. I thought he said it missed. And that walk. We'll put 2 on. A left fielder. Scourers steps in there. Still only 1 away. That one misses, and then gets away enough. Robbins fires down to third. Safe. Boy, just barely getting in there. under the throw. Was Wieland. And now first and third. Wieland over at third, Messman at first. Popped straight up and out of play. We'll go 1-1. The 1-1 swung up. Robbins makes a dive for it, but can't get there. Good effort. Just came up short. Tommy making sure his catcher's okay. He shakes his hand. One and two. Doing a little preparation to give Robbins a little time to shake it off. All right, here we go. 1-2 count, 1 out, 2 on. First and third. Tommy looking to get an out. That's fouled back. We'll stay at 1 and 2. Tommy sets. That hit him. That isn't going to help the cause at all. Now brings up Mitchell. One away. Bases loaded. 7-5 ball game on the John L. Scott scoreboard. There's ball one. There's strike one. North Medford was just cruising through the first 4 innings. Outside. But since then they have been struggling. South Salem keeps closing the gap. That's a foul right back. Two and two. The 2-2, strike three. And there are 2 outs. South Salem down to their final out. It'll be Price. It'll try to extend the game. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Tomey looking in at Price. And the first pitch misses. Ball one. Here comes the 1-0. It's popped up and out of play. One and one. There's a throw down by Robbins. That's going to get away from Willer. That's going to allow one run to score, and it goes all the way into right field. They're going to hold everybody else up. Yeah, 7-6. Have a 1-1 count on Price. No, Price, nope. Tomey steps off. And they say they'll just walk Price. That brings up Nelson. No place to put Nelson, though. Hit Nelson, pops it straight up. Is that going to fall? Yes! 1 run scores. 2 runs will score. The throw gets away. 3 runs are going to score. And standing down at third base is Nelson on what started out as a single. That brings up Hobson, still 2 away. But now down at third base is Nelson. And there's a shot picked up by Tomey. Tomey isn't going to get there, and coming in to score is going to be Nelson. That gets us back to Voigt, who started all of this by grounding out to second base. Let's see what the Black Tornado want to do here. That's a long conversation, and about to get a whole lot longer, as they're going to make another pitching change, it would appear. Indeed they are. So we'll catch up with all of this when we return on TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular on TableRockSports.net here at North Medford High School. It's now a 10-7 ball game. South Salem out on top of North. Johnny King pitching for the Black Tornado, looking for one out. There's a swing and a miss, or else foul actually. This is Voigt. He grounded out to King, who's now on the mound to start the inning. Here's another foul back. King has an 0-2 count. The 0-2, strike three. And that will retire the side. But not before South Salem scores 6 at the top of the 7th. We head now to the bottom of inning 7. North Medford will try to catch up on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
Friends and family gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. It's on TableRockSports.net. We are now in the bottom of the 7th. And South Salem has the lead. Price will take the mound for the Saxons and try to close this out. As coming up to bat here in the 7th inning for South Medford, Willer will lead it off. Oh, Newman will lead it off. I'm one off. So Newman leads it off. He'll pop it up, and it will go out of play. Newman, the starting pitcher for North Medford this afternoon, looks at ball 1, now playing right field. There's a shot. Oh, stopped there by the third baseman. Throw over to first. Got him. So the reaching and diving at time was Mitchell and getting it over to Rojas. And Newman's retired. 5-3. That brings up Carr. The lefty looks at ball, or looks at strike 1. And next at ball one down low. A 1-1 count. The 1-1 pitch misses down low. 2-1. The 1-1 outside. That make it 3-1. The 2-1 pitch, now 3-1. And that one smacked out to right field, but drifting back and grabbing that one for the second out. Nope. Yes. They fooled me. I thought it was the second out as he drifted back and caught that, but they kept running. The car just kept running. So just drifting back easily for that one was, I'm not sure who was out there. It was Price, but Price is on the mound. And Price misses with ball one. To Morgan. Strike one. Ball two. Two down. We got a 2-1 count. Morgan looking for a way on base. Strike two on that swing and a miss. So they're not only down to their final out, but the Black Tornado down to potentially the final strike of the game. Price delivers the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and the ball game is over. Oh, it's a final here at North Medford High School, and the final reads South Salem 10, North Medford 7. I encourage you to stay tuned for the My Circle K powered by GP Energy postgame show, which comes up next on TableRockSports.net.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind, or discovering a place that feeds your hunger, where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore? So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play. But not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular on TableRockSports.net. And this is the My Circle K powered by GP Energy postgame show. And they add fuel to your road trip, and they add the crunch to your lunch. Well, North Medford got it started off as they had a 7-0 lead after 4 innings of play. And then it just kind of fell apart from there, as the Saxons put up 4, I believe it was 4 in the fifth inning, and then turned around and put up 6 in the 6th inning, and took a 10-7 lead, and North Medford was never able to catch up and come from behind, and so the Saxons walk out of here with their first win of the season. Meanwhile, North Medford has its 3rd loss of the season. Kind of an up and down performance for the Black Tornado today in all respects. We'd like to welcome you thank you for watching this broadcast. And we'd like to thank North Medford High School for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. And the next Table Rock Sports production, as far as North Medford is concerned, will be Friday afternoon when the Bend Lava Bears come to town to take on the North Medford Black Tornado. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard: South Salem 10, North Medford 7. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. The executive producer is Joe Brett. I'm Terry Ross saying thanks for watching and good night from North Medford High School in Medford, Oregon.